Hey, what's up guys? My name is Cole. This is Common Sense Flips, and my full-time job is a service advisor at a carpet shop. Now, it would be cool, and maybe one day I'll be able to say my full-time job is buying things and flipping them online for a profit, but I am nowhere near that yet. Now, I love to watch the channels where people do that. Harry Tornado and Flippy McFlipperson and Osborne to Thrift. I think they're my three favorites, and maybe I'll get there one day. But I've just been reselling for like a month and a half with zero reselling experience before that. So I think my channel might offer some fresh perspective, or if you're considering getting into eBay, I think it would be kind of cool for you to follow and you can get an idea of what you'd be getting yourself into. In just over 30 days, I sold 55 items on eBay. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my top 5 best flips and some things that I learned along the way. And then at the end, I'll go over my profit and expenses and what the bottom line was for me in the past month. To give you a little bit of context, I have been working quite a bit on the eBay business. I've been going to garage sales and estate sales, sometimes before I get to work. And then on my lunch break, hitting these estate sales, a few thrift stores here and there, although there aren't many very good ones in my area. And then on Saturday, I am just garage sailing for probably half a day. So this is not passive income by any means. There's a lot of work that goes into it, but it's fun for me. It doesn't feel like work. So I don't wake up and think, oh, I've got to go garage sailing. If I don't want to go, I won't go. But to this point, I wake up and I'm excited to go and trying to get everybody to go with me. So it's a lot of fun, and it's enjoyable, and we've been able to put away a little bit of money. So that's always nice. After a little bit of experimentation, I've decided to list pretty much everything as buyer paid calculated shipping. So in this video, for our purposes here, when I say it sold for X amount, I'm including the shipping cost in that amount. So if I sold it for $50 and the buyer paid $10 calculated shipping, I'm just gonna say I sold it for $60. The buyer is all in at $60. I'll start with my 5th best flip. I picked up a lot of 4 LL Bean Ironworks thermal shirts for a total of $6.67 at a yard sale. I lotted them together and sold them for a total of $73.50 for a profit of $43.42. I actually picked up 2 more LL Bean flannels at the same yard sale for $3.33 total. So 6 shirts for $10, and I sold those and made $33 profit. So it was a good yard sale. My 4th best flip on eBay was my very first garage sale purchase. It was a vintage Belknap miter saw and box, and I would not do this again. It was very bulky, heavy, difficult to pack, difficult to ship, and I almost made a big mistake. Actually, I did make a mistake, and thankfully someone else caught it for me. Someone who's been doing this a lot longer noticed my post and said, hey, how are you selling this for such low shipping cost? And I think I had the dimensions way low, I had the weight way low, and so I was gonna lose like $40 on it. So I changed it, and this is back before I had a scale, which yes, I actually started eBay without a scale, don't do that. But I put a flat rate of $45 on it, and thankfully it went to somebody in state. So I actually ended up making a little bit of money on shipping. I'm not sure if you're even supposed to do that, but I put a flat rate of $45 no matter where it was going. So I made a little bit on that. So I paid $7. The buyer was all in at $85, which gave me a grand total of $46.30 profit. My 3rd best flip was an RCA portable DVD player. I picked this up and the next item that I'm going to share with you up at the same estate sale. So it was complete in the case, it was great condition. I got it home, tested it, everything worked perfectly, and I listed it and sold it within a week. So I paid $10 and sold it for $116.80. So I profited $76.79. So my 2nd best sale of the month, like I said, came from that same estate sale, and I picked up a pair of vintage Russian night vision binoculars. And no, I did not know what these were at first, and neither did the estate people. But I took a picture with Google Lens, and it showed pretty much the exact pair that I had, and I looked them up on eBay and saw that they were listed for between like $400 and $600. Now, there were no sold comps, but I was like, for $14, I don't think that I can go wrong. So I picked them up, got them home, tried to test them, They had like a Russian equivalent of a 9-volt battery, which maybe I could have got a charger and tried to charge and test them, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle. And I looked through the lenses, I couldn't see anything. Maybe that's just how night vision works, I don't know. You have to have the battery and it turned on, but I couldn't see anything, so I didn't know if it was a problem with it. So I listed it as is, and first I put it on auction and a minimum bid of $100, and I put it for 5 days. It went the full 5 days, nobody bid on it, and so I put it up for buy it now for $150. I had an offer for $125 and I took it. So maybe I could have waited and put more effort into trying to figure out if it would work or not, or just held out for a higher price, listed it higher. But in the end, I was just happy to have a quick turnaround on this. So I profited a total of $86.48. My best flip of the month came from a church yard sale that gave and just continued to give. I've had several other great sales from that since, but I bought this ScanSnap scanner for $2. It looks like it had never been used. It was in great condition. It was at least as good as any that I was looking at sold comps on, and there were a lot of sold comps. And it sold within 2 days for a total of $264.10, which gave me my highest profit to this point of $209.56. So I'm like 99% on eBay, but I did flip a couple of TVs and some golf clubs on Facebook Marketplace, but I'm not including that profit in my total. So on eBay for the first month, I sold a total of 55 items for a profit of $1,189.67. And I spent about $160 on packing paper, tape, bubble wrap, boxes, cleaning supplies, and even some garage shelves, which I desperately needed. And so my actual profit, minus those expenses, was just over $1,000 for the first month. My total cost of goods on hand after the first month was around $300 or $400. So my account that I'm trying to grow had $500 or $600 in it. Now I know that I could make $1,000 doing a lot of part-time jobs and maybe even put in less hours than I did, but this just doesn't feel like work. I can do it whenever I want. It's a lot of fun. And I would say it's a successful first month, at least successful enough for me to want to make videos about it and continue to do it. But it was not without its mishaps. I made some terrible mistakes, including one that cost me over $100. In the next video, I'm going to share with you some of those mistakes, including that one. So if you're interested, or if you want to just help my channel, please consider subscribing and give us a thumbs up. Until next time, thanks for watching.